Past continuous. I was doing. Study this example situation. Yesterday, Karan and Joe played tennis. मतलब yesterday की बात कर रहे हैं, past से रिप्रेजेंट करें कि करण और जो टेनिस खेल रहे थे. They started at 10 o'clock and finished at 10. They started at 10 o'clock and finished at 10:30. So at 10:30 they were playing. वो उस समय खेल रहे थे. They were playing. They were in the middle of playing and they haven't finished. They started at 10, but at 10:30 when we talk about 10:30, then they are playing and they are in the middle of playing and they had not finished. So was or verb plus verb ing in the past continuous tense. He she it के साथ was and you we you they के साथ verb. Singular के साथ verb was and plural के साथ verb ing do ing and working ing. I was doing something. I was in the middle of doing it at a certain time. The action or situation started before this time but haven't finished it. मैं मतलब उस जब हम yesterday की बात कर रहे थे तो वो उस समय खेल रहा होगा. मतलब वो फिनिश तो हो गया था 10 बजे और 11:30 बजे ख़त्म हुआ. बट हम 10:30 की बात करेंगे तो वो खेल रहे थे. I started doing, I was doing, I finished doing. ठीक है. I started doing past में I was doing मैं कर रहा था और I finished doing मैं कर चुका था. At this time last year I was living in Hong Kong. What were you doing at 10 o'clock last night? What were you doing? What were you doing at 10 o'clock last night? So what were doing? The time last year I was living in Hong Kong. I waved to Helen, but she wasn't looking. I waved मतलब बाय कम करना. Compare I was doing, I did, I. पास्ट कॉन्टिन्यूस और पास्ट सिंपल में क्या डिफरेंस है. I was doing in the middle of the action. We were walking home when I met Dan in the middle of walking home. Kate was watching TV when we arrived. I did मैंने complete कर लिया है. We walked home after the party last night all the way completely. I watched TV a lot when she was ill last year. मतलब वो काम ख़त्म हो चुका है था. You say that something happened past simple in the middle of something else past continuous. Something happened already finished हो चुका है past simple और in the middle of something else past continuous. Matt phoned while we were having dinner. Matt ने फ़ोन किया while past simple something happened while we were having dinner. It was raining when I got up. I saw you in the park yesterday. You were sitting on the grass and reading a book. I hurt my back while I was working in the garden. But we use past simple to say that one thing happened after another. We use past simple to say one thing happened one after the other. Like I was walking along the road when I saw Dan, so I stopped and I talked for a while. When Karan arrived, we were having dinner. We have already started before she arrived. When Karan arrived, we had dinner. हमने अपना डिनर कर लिया था. Some verbs, for example, no, want, are not normally used in continuous, like as we talked about earlier. These type of words and not normally used in continuous form is ing, was ing. Okay. We were good friends. We knew each other well. We were not knowing. I was enjoying the party, but Chris wanted to go home. So let's start the exercise part. Complete the sentences. Choose from. Today, Helen is wearing a skirt. Yesterday, she was wearing trousers. What did he say? उसने क्या बोला था? What did he say? I don't know. I I, I wasn't listening. लिसनिंग मतलब सुनना मैंने सुना नहीं. आई वॉजेंट लिसनिंग मैंने नहीं सुना. वी डैश एट द बैक ऑफ द थिएटर सो वी कुडेंट हियर वेरी वेल. वी वर सिटिंग. हम पीछे बैठे थे इसलिए हमने सही से सुन नहीं पाया अच्छे से. वी कुडेंट नहीं सकते थे. कुड मतलब एबिलिटी को बताता है, वो बाद में पढ़ेंगे. This time last year Steve was working on his farm. They didn't see me. They were not looking in my direction. The weather was bad. It was very cold and it was snowing. I saw you in your car. Where were you going? Where were you going? I saw Kate a few minutes ago. She was working not working. She was working already हो गया है. For you, looking for you. She was looking for you. Which goes to which? When I got the cafe, my friend was waiting for me. When I reached the cafe, got to the cafe, my friend was waiting for me. We fell asleep while we were watching a film. Amy learned Italian when she was going home. Rome. Tom didn't come out with us because she didn't come out with. वो नहीं गया हमारे साथ because she was not feeling well. The car began to make a strange noise when I was driving home. The TV was on while the TV was on while we were watching a film, but nobody was watching it. When I first met Jessica, she was working in a cloth shop. Put the verb into the correct form, past continuous or past simple. I saw Sue in town yesterday, but she didn't see me. She was looking the other way. I was cycling home yesterday. When a man stepped out into the road in front of me. I was going quite far, but luckily I managed to stop in time and I didn't hit him. Put the verb into the correct form, past continuous or past simple. Jenny was waiting for me when I arrived. जब मैं पहुंचा तो वो वेट कर रहे थे. What does at this time yesterday? I was asleep. What were you doing this time yesterday? Dash, no, I was too tired. Dash, you go out last. Did you, क्या आप गए थे? Did you go out last night? No, I was tired. How fast were you driving when the accident happened? Sam took a picture of me while I was not looking. We were in a difficult position. Difficult position. Dash, we are not. We did not know what to do. So we did nothing. I haven't seen Alan for ages. When I last saw him, he was trying for a job. To find a job. Dash, I walk along the street. When I dash, hear something behind me. I was walking. मैं चल रहा था along the street for the way to my home when I suddenly heard something behind me. Somebody is following me. I was scared and I started to wanted to be a pilot. Later I changed my mind. Last night I dropped a plate when I was doing the washing work. Fortunately, it didn't break.